Good morning, everyone. So it was a week ago that I came in and found termites in my greenhouse, and so I've treated them, and that's about the only thing I've really done in the greenhouse this week. I've had the south end closed up so the wind doesn't blow through, so everything, it holds moisture pretty well, and you can kind of see there's not very much that is wilted. Have some new blooms coming up on the miracle fruit bush. I don't know if it'll pollinate in here or not. The little ones down there aren't doing as well. I don't know just what I'm going to have to do with them. It's still an experiment on growing them. I've quit harvesting the hibiscus, but I found out from last year that very few in here, I don't get butterflies and bees as much, and so the blooms usually don't pollinate, so there are not many seeds in them, but I have bunches of seeds that I saved from back in the spring. My peppers could use a little bit more water. They're getting a little wilted, which the one I believe is going, the middle one there, I believe is going to go ahead and die, but that's okay too. The kratom, though, is one that, like I said, it's an experiment that's going on for me, and I'm still getting a little bit of leaf shed, but I'm still getting all kind of new growth and all too. I had put the cuttings down, and a good many of them are still looking very well, and there's one or two that are not doing so well, and I'm going to have to do a little something different on them. But I'm pleased. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks, and one thing I've found about using little cups for humidity domes is that in removing them, you've got to be very careful, or the leaves will stick to the cup and you'll end up pulling them up. And I did that with 2 a while ago, and one of them did show some sign of some root, and I may have broke some root off putting it back in the pot. But this is over here was where I had the termite infestation, and I hope I've gotten rid of them. My moringa is just sprouting back to beat the band. I'm very happy with it. And I'm getting a few mulberries still, and mulberries are, I've said before, one of the few things that I grow in the greenhouse that do actually have some good flavor to them whenever they are producing in the greenhouse. Real pleased with the new growth on these kratums down here. And this is where I'd taken cuttings both for my rootings and the ones that I was able to share out to some friends. And you can see the new buds coming on them. And like I said, I haven't watered or done anything. They haven't had any kind of fertilizer or anything since they've been moved in. I've sprayed them a time or two with my bug spray, the different oils and all that I use, and that I've seen. I've not had any bugs other than those termites. And my avocado and the Magic Jack are still looking very well, or not Magic Jack, jackfruit. Sorry about that. Lemongrass and the hibiscus and the ginger. One pot of this that's dying back. I'm out of fresh ginger in the house, and a recipe that I want to try called for fresh ginger, and so I'm thinking that some of this is going to be dug out before long. I still have bunches of my turmeric in the house that I had put up from last year, and I'm going to use it before I try to put any more up. Some of this, the funny one that I had gotten, is still sprouting up, and I'm going to let it just keep going and see what it does. The little soursap trees are doing very well, and we've had several days now nights that it has gotten down into the 30s. I did a little video the other day, I don't remember if it was on YouTube or just on Facebook, showed my bird bath out there with a better than 1/8 of an inch of ice on it, but I've only closed the doors on the greenhouse twice, which the one down on the south end there has stayed closed this week, and that's just, it wasn't getting up in the heat so much in the day that I needed to open it for circulation. And the goji berries here, I've been moving them in and out, but they were talking about it being 38 tonight in the morning, so I'm going to get out here and do the work that I'm going to do and work with them still in, just to keep from picking them up so much. I'm going to eat the goji berries off of the bush here. And this one I didn't move in because I didn't find any berries on it. And it's, like I said, had a little frost on it, but it's still holding its leaves. But you can kind of see that the frost has bitten some things back. The top of the papayas up there got some, but so far they're still, I noticed there was one or two on the dirt over here, some of the smaller ones. But there's still quite a few on the tree. And I'm just going to leave it and see how far they do and how much cold they will withstand, and at what point they are actually killed back. Because there's just no room for them. I couldn't move the things if I really wanted to. And that's what's going on for me today. It is a beautiful day here in South Georgia. Hope everyone has a blessed day themselves.